This Knicks team lost 4 in a row, going into Cleveland against a depleted Cavs team. You thought their chances were good to rebound and break the streak. But the game ended how it started. You know what? I'm going to get to the lineups later because it wasn't even about that. In crunch time, they could not finish the game. And it was all about mental errors, boneheaded plays, turnovers, terrible shot selection. And the Knicks go down once again. Knicks go down in Cleveland, 106-103. And like I said, they had their chances. Down by 1, a minute and 18 left. 98-97 Cleveland. RJ, who had a good fourth quarter, decides he wants to throw between the legs, J. Ellis. Doesn't have great handles. And listen, I love RJ, bro. But you can't make that play at that time. Turns the ball over right with the Julius Randle clear path foul. You can't have that. You can't have that. Julius bounces back. He dunks on Drummond for the and one. Misses the free throw. Yeah. Reggie Bullock, a veteran, gets the steal. Okay, we're cooking now on the fast break. Yeah. Has nowhere to go. Doesn't call timeout. But throws it, a dart, to Mitchell Robinson, who of all people, you should know, Reggie, that Mitch has no hands. Another turnover. You played with him for 2 years now. Throws it right at Mitch's face. Mitch can't catch it. Another turnover. Dotson gets his revenge. 7 points in the fourth. The point guard Dotson jails that they didn't even want to defend.
Yeah.
And that was it, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, they freed Dot, and look at that. Dotson ended up being a better point guard than Elfrid Payton. Who would have thought it, right?
Who would have thought?
Ask yourself, who has more assists today, Elfrid Payton or Damian Dotson? If you said Elfrid Payton, you would be wrong. Elfrid Payton had 0 assists today.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Yeah. Not surprised. Not surprised.
Yeah, not surprised. Listen, like you said, we didn't have a lot of turnovers today, CP. But we had costly turnovers, especially in the fourth quarter. Only had 12 today. But, of course, the story today also is the fast break points. Because we don't have turnovers, we have the low fast break points, 11-20 going to Cleveland. And when we did turn the ball over, they seemed to score at will.
At will. We had Cedi Osman looking like Klay Thompson out there, bro. What is going on? Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. They kept running us all. They kept running us all nicely. These damn curl plays. Yeah. Reggie Bullock kept trying to help and double and leaving him open.
Why?
Then there was a time when Immanuel Quickley was in the game. They was trying to pick on Immanuel Quickley, and it was getting their shots off that way. But you know what? We fought back a little bit when Nerlens Noel came in the game in the third quarter. Got a few good defensive stops. Quickly hit a few threes. A three.
Yeah.
Randle hit a three. We got back in the game, but like you said, the poise of the Knicks was not there tonight.
We were trying to quell the Ashley curse, man, but it's picking up a lot of steam, especially with this one, because this was just flat out an embarrassment. We gave you a pass, Ash. We gave you a pass for Knicks Nets. It was your birthday. This one, I don't know, man. You got to talk to us, man. Come to the stage, please.
Listen, y'all started to make me wonder if the curse is real because I'm very confused.
Yeah, man.
I'm very confused what's going on here. But honestly, like, this game, it irritated me because this was an easy win. It should have been an easy win. I mean, this is a team that we've played against before. We matched somewhat well with. So many defensive errors in the first half. I mean, if you look at the times that the Cavs went to the line versus us, it was like 22 times versus our 6. It was just unbelievably, drastically different. And it was just a lot of defensive mistakes that did not have to be there. And I say this all the time. If you're struggling offensively, we were keeping the pace with them. Yeah, there were some times when we let the game get ahead of us a little bit. But for the most part, we were neck and neck with them all game. So defensively is really where we struggled. And I say this all the time. If you cannot rely on your offense, your defense is your weapon. And we just fell through every single hole we could fall through when it came to defense at all the wrong times. It was sloppy. Yeah, it was sloppy.
Tried their hardest. I mean, the Cavs were praying to get washed in this game, Jails. Yeah. And we kept them in this game. Like I said, they had Cedi Osman playing out of his mind. Drummond is Drummond. And Drummond is going to kill us. And he damn near played the whole first half and kept him in the game.
Yeah.
You know, but in the end, it's just too many mistakes, man. Too many boneheaded plays in the end that really cost us this game. Now, as I always say, the starting lineup, some people say the starters don't matter. And on this team, it does. And once again, your point guard puts you in a hole right away. 0 assists for Elfrid Payton. Tom Thibodeau, it is time. It is time. What are we waiting for? They said they were going to reevaluate things every 15, 20 games. Tibbs also said he was going to go to the numbers and check out the analytics, Shales. I haven't seen the numbers, Shales, but I'm pretty sure Immanuel Quickley should be starting. Period.
Yeah.
You know what number I like tonight, CP?
Yeah.
Elfrid Payton, 20 minutes. Immanuel Quickley, 27.
Yeah.
Best number I saw all day.
Great. Fantastic number. Fantastic number. And even in that fourth quarter, he realized he couldn't keep Quickley on the bench for too long. Goes right back to him. You know, gave him a little bit of a breather and went right back to him because he needed him. Exactly. Bullock comes back in the starting lineup, surprised for many, and gets 30 minutes over Kev, who gets 18. Come on, let's change that up.
Yeah, I think he really just likes Reggie Bullock's defense, man. Like, our defense has been suffering for a long time. Maybe it has a lot to do with Reggie Bullock being out of the lineup. And I feel like he just finds comfort in Reggie Bullock being in that starting lineup and, you know, providing some defense on that end of the ball. But, listen, there was no point guards here to really, you know, have to really depend on it as much. I would like to see Kev get some more minutes, like you said, just because he's been shooting at lights out.
Corner three, Kev is real. Unleash him.
Yeah. So Tibbs, man, you need to find. I know you like the defense, and I like that you're leaning on defense, but Kev's defense isn't, you know, it's not bad. So I think you can tick those minutes up a little bit and get some reliable 3-point shooting in here for this team.
Ash, give me some thoughts on. Go ahead.
Well, speaking of defense, I was going to say that Noel, I think he's starting to come into his
Nerlens clap back.
Player.
Yeah,
listen, it was a block party whenever he was on the court, and that's exciting to see because we were struggling defensively, like I said, the entire game. So seeing spurts from him of what kind of defensive player he could be was definitely exciting. Obviously, IQ. Listen, if I wasn't sold before, I'm starting to get sold now because it's time. It's time to unleash the beast. And RJ, like, I love you. You know I rep for my Canadian dude. Heavy. You know I go hard body for him. To the death of me. I'm RJ all the way, but we got to figure something out. And I think he stuck to the most part where his strong suits were in this game. You saw him taking it to the rim a lot. You didn't see those ridiculous, 30-footers that he shouldn't be shooting. I would like to see his ball handling get better. I think there was a lot of sloppy turnovers that were unnecessary, especially in that last 60 seconds.
Yeah, 4
where he lost the ball. Yeah. It was just, on the plus side also, though, he was the only one who got us to the line in the second half with 6 minutes left in the game. So shout out to him for, trying to play smart basketball. I think we're starting to see glimpses of RJ, but I need it to be more consistent because when it comes to games like this, his performance really could have been a difference maker, and we could have been walking away with a win.
That's a fact, and he did go 4 for 4 from the line. I don't even want to. I don't even want to put this game on him. I think collectively as a team, from start to finish, it was just between the ears. Too many mistakes. The defense was trash tonight. Absolutely trash. This Cavs team was dying to get washed, and this Knicks team just couldn't do it. But again, on the positive side, IQ. What a difference he makes as soon as he comes in. It's like I was completely bored in this first quarter when Peyton is running this team. And when IQ gets in, you just get happy again because things just start to move. He's aggressive. He's driving into the lanes. Jay Ellis, the 3-point shot was on the money.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's hard to ignore CP because both times when he came into the game, you start to see the tide shift.
Gives us a spark. Immediate spark.
Immediately, like. The Knicks were down before he got in the game. He comes in, all of a sudden the Knicks are up. Yeah. He comes out of the game, the Knicks are down again. Like, it doesn't even take an analytics guy to see what's going on. Keep that man in the goddamn game.
Keep him in the game. The floater was on the money. The only time it wasn't, he got caught up. I think he got a little bit shook at Drummond there in the fourth and tried to get like a foul line floater up there. And Drummond kind of threw it. But all in all, I thought Quickley's game was good. I thought his defense was pretty good. And like I said, man, he just gives us a spark in this offense. It's time. It's time to get him in the starting lineup and forget about Peyton, bro.
And on top of that, too, like, even if his shot is not dropping, just look at the difference in the offense when he's in the game or not in the game. Regardless of the shot, the ball is moving around.
Spaced.
The ball is moving around. When he's in the game, with Obi, the ball was going left to right, up and down, like the defense was shifting. That's what you want to see in an NBA offense, not Elfrid Payton dribbling the ball to one spot, going to the hole, everybody keying in on him, and just waiting for him to make a play. That's what happens with Elfrid Payton 0 assist games, man. Like, it's not rocket science, man.
It's over right
now. It's really, really simple to see that Elfrid Payton is not the starting point guard.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
And if I can add to that offensively, one of the things that I need Tibbs to nip in the bud ASAP is, if you watch, there are instances within the game that reminds me a lot of Cavs offenses or Lakers offenses when LeBron's on those teams, is that whenever one person has the ball in their hand, everyone else just kind of stands still. Nobody's moving.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So what that does is it makes it harder to go to a second, third option if your first option fails, because no guys, there's nobody to kick it out to. Everybody's covered, or everybody's just stagnant in their position. So I need Tibbs to start working on moving those feet, getting those rotations moving. I don't want to see guys standing still in the offense. Why are you just hanging out in the corner? Move your feet. You see your teammate is struggling. You see your guy is struggling. Get open so he can kick it out to you. Keep that possession going. Stop wasting possessions because one guy has the ball, the shot doesn't fall, and then that's it. No, second, third, fourth, move your feet.
You gotta move
Get
around.
open. Move around. The offense got to keep moving. It's staying still. It's got to stop.
Yeah. And, some people, take umbrage with Julius kind of holding the ball for too long. And, at some parts that's him. And when the double team came tonight, he wasn't really too, crisp in his passes and his decision making. But at the same time, as you said, guys got to move around and stop ball watching.